Have you ever tried to be normal while always knowing you were different? Me too. Hello all of you beautiful misfits. So I am coming to you from Mexico, from Puerto Vallarta, where I'm in the Being You Certified Facilitators class. And it's just been awesome. You know, and Being You has been one of those things that, I mean, I've had it as a target my whole life while choosing it for moments, choosing it for days, and then it would be gone again. You know, when you're like, you'll be you, for me it's in the ocean, but you'll be you in, you know, nature, or you'll be way more of who you are around certain people and in certain situations, but then something will come up, you know, those triggers come up, you'll have stress, problems, judgment of yourself, a lot of it, you know, and then it's gone. So my thing is, what if it didn't have to be that way? And that's one thing to say it, but it's another thing to actually take the action and put the steps in place that are going to create that as your future. Because what we do is we tend to get in this autopilot, just going, well, my life's going to happen to me. Eventually I will be me. Eventually I'll have more of me. Well, what I've learned about this is it is a proactive choice. So you need to be choosing to be you in every moment if that's going to be something that has sustainability in the future. So one of the things that came up in this class, one of the things that Dane here talked about was get a sense of who you would like to be. Get a sense of what it is for you being you. Now, start choosing from that space, because what we do is, notice when you go, it's like, how do I get to be everything that I am, as if it's this outside thing. It's like a destination, something I'm going to get to. Well, what if you already are it? What if you are everything right now that you ever desired to be, but you're just not choosing it? So, and this, man, have I got a serious schooling in choice on this trip in Mexico. And you would think I would kind of have my shit together a little bit with choice, since I facilitated choice of possibilities classes for years. No, I don't. So, but, you know, but choice is something so much bigger than what we think it is. You know, we think, well, let me get up and put my pants on. That's a choice. Yeah, that's a choice. But there's also a lot of other choices going on in the background that we make energetically that are actually the choices that are running our lives. It's all of the agendas that we have, all of those things that we keep hidden from ourselves, create the space from which we choose. That's all the stuff in the background that's creating our life. So when you get to this thing and you go, you know what, I just don't have a sense of me, I'm stressed about money, I'm stressed about my relationship, I'm stressed about the future, I'm stressed about the world, I'm judging myself, I'm judging my body, help. Well, first of all, who does that belong to? Oh, that old tool. Remember that one that, you know, you kind of forget about, that we really need to be using more now than ever? So everything that is, everything that you've done to buy, everything that's going on in your life right now, and everything that doesn't allow you to be everything you are as yours when it isn't, well, you destroy and create all that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, pobads and beyonds. So one of the things that I did was, and have been doing, is I started writing down a list of characteristics that I would like to be for me. And so I don't know where the list is, but I know on there was one of the things I've been looking at is having a much more honesty with myself and integrity. Having a lot more joy in my world, having that sense of space where it's just like, what, rather than going to answer, what else is actually possible? So what I looked at with that was, there's one thing to start writing things down like that. There's another thing to start actively choosing it and going, okay, so if I'm going to have this as me, if I'm going to have these elements of what I truly like about myself, I'm going to have to start choosing them. So with this whole choice thing is, we have to get to a point where it's a 10-second increment, otherwise it does not work. Because notice when you'll be like, this is that thing of, let me choose it, and then 10 seconds later, let me go into fight, let me go into judgment, let me go into upset, let me go into all of these points of view that I avoid and defend, and then wonder where my space went. Well, can I tell you? you didn't choose it again. So we have to choose it in every 10 seconds. And so everything that brought up, times a godzillion, everywhere you've decided being you would be too much work, will you destroy and uncreate all that? Times a godzillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. So, man, so many things that I've learned on this thing, but I was doing that. I was basically choosing to be me sporadically, you know, in moments, and I'd have it, and then it would be like something would pop up that would be a trigger for me. And then I would go, no, let me go into my old ways, and then wonder why. I'm like, where did my space go? Well, I stopped choosing it. So what would it be like for you if you were to recognize that there is no being you outside of you? There is no destination that you need to get to. Everything that you desire in your life is right here and is choosable, and everything that is, and everything that doesn't allow it, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. So what would it take for you? Well, let me ask it this way. What is that for you? What is being you for you? What choices could you make today that would be an acknowledgement of that? And that's the thing that we have to get to with choice, is we have to start choosing from a space that acknowledges what we desire to be. Everything that is, times a godzillion, where you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. So what beyond this reality, shebangabangs, can you be to perceive, know, be and receive what is true for you in totality with total ease for all eternity? Perceive, know, be and receive what is true for you and choose it in totality for all eternity with total ease. Everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. So what beyond this reality, shebangabangs, can you be to perceive, know, be and receive what is true for you and choose it with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. One more time, what beyond this reality, shebangabangs, can you be to perceive, know, be and receive what is true for you and choose it in totality with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. You know, this energy that comes up in speaking about this so makes me just want to cry, because it's something that my whole life I look to others. Please show me who I am so I can just be it. Please just show me what to do so I can just do it. In this journey of discovering who you are, discovering what's true for you, you're the only one that can walk it. You're the only one that can take that path, and you're the only one that knows what it is. You're the only one who has even the barest of ideas of what's true for you. No one on this planet is you, and it's unfathomable to actually be it. When you're being everything that you are, everything comes to you with ease, joy and glory. So to have that for more than 10 seconds a day, to most people is unfathomable. But what do we do with that? Anything that is unfathomable, we cease choosing. Well, what if you didn't need to cease choosing anything anymore because nobody else got it? Everything that you've done to live your life like that, and everything that you've plagiarized with that, and I know this is a lot of information and it's turning into a longer video, but hey, it's being you. So everything that is, times the godzillion, where you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. I'm probably going to stop talking now, but this, no I'm not. One other thing is this 10-second increments of choice is you have 10 seconds left to live the rest of your life and be what you desire to be. What do you choose? And start asking that just to get the awareness of, oh, I have choice in every moment. I don't have to give up being me anymore, and I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to as well. There's going to be moments where I'm going to give it up. There's going to be moments when I don't choose it. But what I'm getting to in my world is I no longer have this thing of I'm not it. I just have to choose it again. I just have to explore it again. I just have to ask, what else is truly possible? If I could be anything today in this world, if I could have any world that I desire, then I'm going to have to be me in order to create it. So what is that for you? What beyond this reality shebangabangs can you be to be the last of your species on planet Earth for all eternity with total ease? And everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, where you destroy and uncreate it, you little weirdo misfit. Brah, everything that is, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, perverts and beyonds. I was trying to think of like other little things, like, you know, call you like a unicorn wizard, something like that. But it's just, you're just you. What if you could start being it now? Unapologetically. Truly, unapologetically, just start being you and recognize that when you are doing that, nobody will get it, even you. What if you became unfathomable to you now? What if you didn't even have to get you in your life anymore and you just went, holy shit, shit just shows up as if by magic and I get happier every day? And that became the base standard for your choices. That became the base standard for your life is, you know what, I get happier every day. So I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm choosing. I just know I'm on the path to getting more of me, because for now, and for the first time in my life, or the first time since for whenever, is I'm starting to recognize that lightness is the target of me. Lightness is what I'm shooting for. When you have that sense of space in your world that is you being you, what if it became the most valuable thing in your life? I'm asking for that, and I'm asking for that for you too, and I'll be here to contribute whatever I can. So let's have the world that each and every one of us can contribute to, and let's do that together. Let's do that together. So I adore you, my beautiful friends. Thank you. I'm off to day 3 of class, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.